Hi guys, just Safi here. Welcome to my channel. I kind of switched up my space a little bit, so I don't know if I'll keep it like this or not. Who knows? You know, I'm always changing things up. But welcome to my channel. My name is Safi. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and join me. Now, I am on a new journey, as you guys have known from the previous video before. I started my micro lock journey again, and so now I've had my micro locks for a little bit over a month, and I am now coming on, excuse me looking a hot mess, but I'm coming on now to do my first wash. Now I'm going to show you what I do. Now I put my hair in 1, 2, 3, 5 braids like so. They're loose braids because I need to be able to have that cleanser hit my roots. And I secured with a rubber band, and I just bent the locks under and just tied a rubber band around it so that I can now go on and do my wash. Now I'm going to put this towel around me, and normally I would just go into the shower and just do this, but I'm going to show you very easily and simply. You can do it outside of the shower and then continue the wash the rest of the way through in the shower. Now I do have an in-shower wash routine, which I will try to remember to put in the eye so that you guys can see what I do in the shower. It's the same method, it's just that I'm in the shower. So now I'm using the African black soap from Plant Guru. If I can find it on Amazon, I will link it. I bought a couple of bottles. It came with 3 bottles, and I use this in a lot of ways. I use it to cleanse my face. I use it also to cleanse sometimes when I have those bumps that break out on my body, to detox my skin. And I also will use this to clarify on my hair because it is very clarifying, and I need something like that while going through this entire process. So I'm going to show you what I do so we can get started. Now I'm going to go in and I'm going to take my spray bottle. This is the 360 Mr. bottle. I also got this on Amazon as well. And I'm just going to really heavily coat, especially the root area, all over and around on my crown. And just really get my micro locks wet. Normally I would just be in the shower. I would douse my hair with water and then apply the black soap cleanser. Now I didn't buy the Sister Lock shampoo because I didn't feel I needed to purchase it, and this pretty much works well enough for me. And because I'm only a month in my lock journey, I need to braid and band. So now with the nozzle, I'm just going to go in and just start adding the shampoo all over to my roots and just massage it in. And before it starts dripping, I'm going to massage it in. It only takes a little bit. A little bit really, really goes a long way. You can see it suds up very, very easily. And I have to make sure that I put a lot, especially around my edges, because I tend to use a lot of edge control, a lot of gel around the perimeter. Also a lot of, that's really one of the only areas that I will moisturize and use any sort of grease or moisture oil. So I'm just going to take my fingers, the pads of my fingers, and just go in and just massage and just run that product through. This is my first wash. As you can see, it looks a little more brown because I have a lot of product that is being lifted from my hair. So I just go in. And what I'm thinking of doing is once I finish washing, while the hair is still wet, I may go in and maybe even just retie the front and just feel around for any areas that may need a little bit of a retightening. And that is that. I'm going to go in and spray some more water, and that helps to really activate that cleanser. And I knew it was time to wash my hair because I was starting to see the buildup on my edges and on especially the locks in the front. There was a lot of buildup. So I knew it was time for me to wash. This is my first wash. So I'm super excited to wash my hair. I've been waiting for a couple of days till I felt that it was really time for me to do it. And while it was already braided up, instead of just taking it out and rocking the braid out, I said, well, let me just wash my hair because it really needs it. And that's that. So I'm going to rinse this out, take a shower, rinse this out, and I will come back to you once I have done that. Be back, guys. Hi guys, I'm back. I cleaned up a little bit, took a shower, washed my hair, and got this black soap out of my hair as best as I could. And now I am going to just retighten the particular locks that I feel need to be retightened. I know this one does here on the side, and I know this one here on this side needs a little bit of a retightening as well. I have changed up my retightening tool. I now purchase these here. Show you. And I purchased these off of Amazon. It came in a pack with 2 hooks, and it came with the 3-prong, 2-prong, and 1-prong lock extension tool if I ever wanted to do that. And so now I'm just going to go in and do my retightening. I usually do 3-point rotation, but I think I'm going to start doing a little bit more of a 4-point rotation because I'm noticing that my locks are loosening up a lot easily. So what I usually do is, I don't know if you can see, I bend my lock to put it through the loop, then I get it through. Sometimes it takes me more than 1 or 2 tries, especially if my hair is wet. This is because I tested out the lock tool, you know, a couple of days ago just to see how it worked. And I had some product in my hair and it was kind of hard to tighten. Let me see if I can change my light up a little bit so you can see a little bit better. Now I'm just going to go in. I'm going to go this way first, to my left. Then I'm going to go from the bottom to the top. Then I'm going to go from the left to the right. And then I'm going to go down, and sometimes I might have to do it again because this one is really loose. This one is really, really loose by my edge here. So I'm going to have to retighten this one a couple of times. But that's what I usually do. I do a 3-4 point rotation. It all depends on the particular lock, where it is, and how loose it is. When I started out with these locks, I did a 4 point just so that they were set, and so I'm trying to keep to that 4 point. So I'm going the same way again. It's a little harder with your hair being wet. Then I'm going to go this way, down all the way up, through, and then I'll do one more time. So I will come back in a minute and I will show you some more. Hi guys, I'm back. I wanted to show you the final results of my retightening. It took me about 3.5 hours to retighten my whole head. Longer than I expected because of the fact that I used the new tool as opposed to the latch hook, and I tried using the new tool that I showed you earlier instead of the latch hook because I noticed when I was using the latch hook I was combining locks. So a lot of time that I spent this time was popping those locks and separating those locks. And yep, this is what it looks like. And I just, you know, did my edges, and I took the hair and I used just a little bit of aloe vera gel, and I just ran that through all of my locks just to stiffen them up a little bit. And I used the rose water to spray my entire head. And I took my blow dryer, just using the tension nozzle, and just stretched them to make sure that they didn't shrink up. And this is the final look. I didn't braid it up last night. I just took them all and gathered the locks into a low ponytail, and then I just put my little scarf over it, and that's it. I took this out in the morning and I just massaged a little oil into my edges, and that's pretty much it. That's all I did with these locks. It's going to be a process for me to try to get it done in a quicker amount of time, but I'm getting used to using that other locking tool. My fingers were cramping, my hands were cramping, my arms were cramping, and I'm telling you, by the time I got finished or almost done, I was just over it. But I will be doing my retightenings every 4 weeks, once a month. After I wash, I braid, band, and wash my hair, so I will be doing my retightening. Then that is going to be the schedule that I'm going to use. I don't think I'll go 6 weeks. If I go 6 weeks, maybe, I'm not sure. But yep, this is what they look like. They look much different than when I started, because what I did was I actually started interlocking further down. So there's a little less curly hair at the ends, because I didn't know if I wanted that much hair left out at the ends, that much curly hair left out at the ends. I didn't lock all the way down to the ends because I still like a little bit of that curly, wavy look at the ends. But I'm going to let them do what they do, and yep, So this is what it looks like. Yep, this is what it looks like. I'm happy with my results. I am happy with the way that they look. I still love my locks. At this point, it's just a month in, so I really don't miss my loose natural hair. I like this. It's less fuss, less worry, less stress, and it's just easier. I'm saving money on products, so that's what I like. So yeah, this is the final look, the final results. If you guys have any questions, any comments, let me know down below, and I will keep you updated. I will do styles with my locks and different things, but right now I'm just kind of keeping it simple. Sometimes I will, if I want a little extra curl to them, I will braid and band at night with a little bit of water, and then just take them down in the morning. And that's pretty much it. So, yep guys, I don't think there's anything else to tell you. That's pretty much it. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out.